Hey guys, Sunstreaker Wozza here. Welcome back to another Thursday stream where, yes, again, we're going to be covering the usual newsletter, the usual news, and covering the big important topics. We're going to be covering something that's happening sort of in my private life, something I'm doing this week, which you may have seen in the newsletter. We'll be chatting a bit about that. And then talking, the big thing about this last week was leaderboards. I think no one sort of expected what happened. It was crazy, crazy, crazy. So yeah, we're talking a bit about that and thinking, what's the solution? We can't continue like that. And even surprisingly, the apes have come out and said that they actually agree that it can't continue like it is. They were talking about a few of the balance changes, what I would like to see. This is not necessarily what's coming, but just what I would like to see in terms of balance changes. And then we'll be talking about the season pass, the brand new season pass that is finally out. Now it's week 1 of the saga. And then doing a bit of Zen farming and bits and bobs like that as usual. Bit of a giveaway and the usual stuff. So yeah, appreciate everyone for tuning in. Let's see who we've got in the chat. So, we have William Wilkinson, who was first, Grind Time second, Jason Rowley was third, Penny Lancaster was fourth, and Brix Motion was fifth. And yes, you 5 guys, I'm going to get Sunstreaker was a Sash Crystal just for being the first 5 in the chat. There you go, guys. Don't forget, the best way to be one of the first in the chat and get a notification as soon as I'm live is to 1, join my Discord server, 2, subscribe. And yeah, watch out for my streams when they come live, guys. I do reward these people that are, that come in my stream very early on, and I subscribe and get that notification and jump in as soon as. So thanks for tuning in. We've also got SG Soundwave as well. Thanks for joining, brother. Thanks for being a member as well. Grind Time, obviously, as well. We've got William Chowdhury. How's it going? We've got Calvin. We've got the Arrow DJ Hart. Thanks for joining, bud. And obviously, go and check out the Arrow DJ Hearts and Grind Times channel, guys. Make sure you go and check them guys out. We've got Matt Poley. We've got S. Clohose, I think. Is that right? I hope I got it right. We've got Chris Harmon. Thanks for being a member as well, brother. We've got Atara, another of our members. Thanks for joining as well. William Freemiller. I hope that's right again. We've got Soldier. Go and check out Soldier's channel as well. I was gonna say Soldier's chat then. Go and check out Soldier's channel as well, guys. Check out his chat as well if you want. We've got Wimblade as well. We've got Brian Leonard. We've got Joseph Farillo. We've got Neil Luca, Victory Star Saber, Carnage Macite. We've got D-Deck as well in the house. Stay Puff, my brother from another mother. How's it going? Richard Trender. We've got Ricky Lau, Lord Avix, and I think that's pretty much everyone. I can't really sort of keep up with the chat. Oh, and RB Blaze right at the end. But yeah, a few people were sort of like, "What's the start of the stream so early today? What's going on?" Yeah, and Grind Time sort of hit the nail on the head really. One is just to promote the stream, just to get it out there, so people got a bit of time. Go, oh yeah, was live in an hour. I'll tune in. And the other thing was my new trailer that I've been working on all day today. It took quite a bit of time to put it all together, really, and find the clips and decide on what clips I wanted. And I obviously wanted Jake in there, and I thought, Tex appeared in the channel quite a bit, and I just wanted some pretty, funny clips really in there. And I need to apologise actually because then I realised I did all the clips and I was like, I haven't got grind time in there, I'm really dissing grind time recently. My biggest supporter is not in my trailer video, and he can't even win a gift card off me. So so apologies, brother. Apologies. But yeah, before we sort of hit the newsletter, so there's something in the newsletter, but I want to talk about it first. So, my company that I work for sponsor a great charity, which I did post a link in the chat, and it's called Young Lions versus Cancer, and we do regular sort of fundraising for them and things like that. We do lots of little bits throughout the year, but I thought I want to do something big. I want to do something really good, and get sort of some of my staff on board and try and raise some money for this good charity. And obviously, it's a charity that supports young children that have been affected by cancer, whether it's losing parents, whether it's having cancer themselves. Now, obviously, it's bad enough that an adult gets cancer, but obviously for children to get cancer, you know, that's the sort of next level. You know, you got to think about what the parents are going through, even what the children are going through. You know, not being able to have a sort of normal life that a normal child will have. So it's a great charity, guys. And we're doing a 20-mile walk. Myself and about 12 of my staff from where I work to Manchester. So 20 miles is it's a hefty walk. It's going to take about 8 miles. And yeah, we're doing it all in aid of this charity. All proceeds go to that charity. So yeah, if you can donate, I appreciate it. Obviously, there's no obligation to do it. But if you can donate, then obviously the charity appreciates it, and I do. And yeah, that's next Tuesday. So next Thursday, I'll have an update on you for you all on how we did. It's going to be interesting, walking 20 miles. But yeah, you know, it's for a great cause and for a great charity. So like I said, if you can donate, you know, if you are thinking of donating to the stream tonight, guys, don't donate to the charity instead, guys. Please donate to the charity instead. And I really appreciate anyone who donates. But yeah, thanks. So yeah, on to the newsletter. So, Barry Grana, week nitty bong. We are on week 1 of the saga finally. Last saga is done. Leaderboard, boxed off, gone. See you later. And this week's event is called Rare Elements. So, pretty chilled out event, which is needed after that last event. Just some Troop XP items, skin cores, Energon and Alloy and Spark, and some shards, and yeah, a pretty chilled out event. Super XP as always. Only 10,000 points, and even though I would only do about 10-15k on these individual events, I tend to sort of take a break. But you know, 10k, you know, it's over pretty quickly for most people. It's very hard to power level when you're doing 10k. So I'd rather have them a bit longer personally. I'd rather have the old total spark crystals added in after 10k. So either rewards up to 10k, then have total sparks after that. For those that want to get XP more, they can do, but it's just a bit of a short event. But I get it, you know, I'm not going to complain too much about a short event, but I just feel for those that still want to level, that have new bots and want to get them up as soon as possible, you know. But it is what it is. It's not disastrous, but yeah, I'd rather have more tiers. Game updates and information. So Dale has been working us for a long time, months, literally months. He's created a new wiki, and yeah, it's really good actually. I'm quite impressed with it. He's done a really good job on it. It's really in depth. But if you do notice anything missing, guys, have a look through it. Have a look at your favorite bots, the ones that you need to, the ones that you sort of like to use. And have a look through. Is there anything missing off there? Then yeah, make sure you hit Dale up. He's been working on this really hard, guys. So make sure you hit him up and let him know. Cyberpass Season 3 is here, and they said that they were launching a new feature in game which will allow you to purchase the Cyberpass for other players easily. I'm baffled how this is going to work. I presume you'll need like the hashtag something number, because obviously there's loads of people have the same name. But it's a hashtag number I think that everyone has, and I think you'll probably need that in some way. But yeah, it's good that you can sort of gift the Cyberpass in game rather than having to go through support. So yeah, all for that. There's been a few complaints about the Cyberpass not having the same rewards, but looking through it, it pretty much has. But what they tend to do is, I think they split the rewards up more. So rather than having just one lot of 4-star shards, they've got 2 lots and split them up. They have made it slightly harder. I think they made it 3,000 points rather than 2,500 for the 5-star shards, whatever it is. So yeah, but listen, you know, it's still under $10, guys. It's still a really, really good, you know, it's really worthwhile purchasing. You know, it's really good value. So yeah, I'm not too concerned. They always said that the 5-star shards will alternate. It's combat shards for this one, 5-star shards for the next one, and you know they can't give 5-star shards out for every single Cyberpass. But yeah, there's still some good rewards in there. So yeah, it's still worth the $10. Then we've put we've got Golden Week. Golden Week. We're putting out some new bundles in celebration of Golden Week. What is Golden Week? Don't know. Apparently it's Golden Week. Uh, and so we've got for $10 you get three golden crystals which contain either building power core chips or bot power core chips or shards. Not a big fan of this, honestly. Power core chips. The chance of getting a G metal in one of those is ridiculous. Then divide that by a quarter to get one of those is it's ridiculous, really. So looking at a silver power core chip, a silver bot chip, or shards. So it's like the trick or treat sort of thing, really. But yeah, not a big fan. I get they're trying to add these little things in to entice you to buy them, but for $20 you get 40 premium chips and 40 combat chips, so you get 80 chips for $20, which is not awful. But then again, don't forget that two prems is only worth one character, so it's only worth 20 characters and 20 character combat. So if you want some cores, then yeah, this is really good. You know, this is not too bad. If you want bots, I wouldn't really bother. I'd leave it alone, really. And you also get some combat combine out of normal spark as well. But yeah, they're not great value. I'm not gonna be honest with you. I'm not gonna lie to you. But yeah, they're decent if you want some chips. If you want some power cores, bot and defense, then yeah, they're not too bad. If you're not too fussed about that, I wouldn't really bother. In terms of getting bots, I wouldn't bother. I wouldn't bother. And so, leaderboard event. So we're going to talk about this a bit more in depth, but obviously this last weekend's event was absolutely crazy, crazy to the point where a lot of teams were scoring 8 million on their own, which is absolutely ridiculous. The average per player in the top five in the leaderboard, we're going to look at that, has skyrocketed, actually gone through the roof with this 5-star. But you know, we sort of can't run people into the ground like this and sort of, you know, make them work this hard. So they are going to look at it, and we'll talk a bit later about what they've sort of said and what my thoughts are, and we'll get your thoughts as well. Upcoming characters. So the next combat characters to join Earth Wars are Tricerashot and Heartburn. So even though Tricerashot looks like a companion, is actually a gun. So we're looking at some sort of companion that is equipable to maybe gunners or jets. And I mean, we've had jet individual ones, and we've got gunners. I'm hoping this one might be. I'm hoping it might be a scout one. I'm really hoping it is. But I wouldn't hold my breath. You know, I'm not too sure. But yeah, I would love. I've said I love scout cores. I would love G1 cores like the Bumblebee. And even scout combats. I think are really cool. Although scouts are not an official class, they still are. Let's be honest. But yeah, they'd be equipable as gunners, I presume. So yeah, or not two gunners, sorry, as a gun. It makes sense, like Top Shot and Flak and people trench foot, people like that. Still early yet, not heard anything, not even seen them in testing yet, personally. So be interesting to see what they do. Yeah, and how they go about. Yeah. And then obviously the content create corner obviously has got my link to my Just Giving page. So like I said, if you can donate, it'd be appreciated. I thought I'd just post that rather than my content this week. We've got a community corners. We've got some cool drawings from people that can draw a lot better than me. But what are you doing to Grimlock? What have you done to him? But yeah, some cool drawings, really cool. And as you said, the saga schedule is up to week 1 finally back on track up to week 5. So they have said that they were going to look at the chance events and maybe change how they operate as well. They're doing a bit of a rejig to events, and it's well overdue. If you've not seen my stream yet, there's going to be an upcoming video of the top 10 things that I would like to see coming to Transformers Earth Wars. I don't think it's been posted yet, but it will be posted this weekend if not. And yeah, on top of the number 2 in the list was a change to events, some new events. And they need to, really, because the events are getting old now. It's been the same events, and there is literally just chance events, prestige events, totalizers, and leaderboards. And now they're getting rid of leaderboards. There's only 2 events left, if that's the case. So, you know, we've got to find a new way, a new sort of style of event. And they made it a 1.5 million event for new bots, new crystals. how's that gonna work? We don't know. But it's just new bots, that's a granted. But new crystals? Interesting. It's going to be interesting anyway, but it does need something to reinvigorate the community because not a lot of people like chance events and not a lot of people like leaderboards. So, and then in terms of bug fixes, this is going to be interesting. So, from today, the Titan Trek Tree Tier 9 now unlocks at 200 points because the apes had actually set it so that it was unachievable. So 250 points was not achievable. And some people did the maths and was like, you do realise that we can't even unlock the next tier. It's impossible. So they actually obviously reduced it to 200, a bit of a bug there. But I still think it's too high personally. I'd still like it to see a bit lower. We can maybe look at that a bit later. But yeah, I'd still like it a bit lower than that. Maybe 180 personally. But yeah. And this actually baffled me at the start. Combiners, they are now able to attack Titans in Titan Assault. I actually went into Discord and was like, how do you use your combiner against a Titan? That's impossible. And they were like, no, 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 on defense. And I was like, I don't think I've ever seen a Titan battle a combiner on Titan Assault. And everyone was like, but I have. You're not paying enough attention then. Definitely not. I was like, I'll be honest with you. I drop my Titan, I fast forward it, or I drop it, I walk away, go and get a drink, and go back. And that's pretty much it. Other than the actual 4-star Triptychon. Other than that, you don't really need to do anything. You just leave your Titans to own devices. I haven't even upgraded my Titan fully as well. There's still things in the tech tree that I haven't even unlocked. So, in terms of the bases, it's very, very easy. It's only, let's be honest, the Triptychon. Boss modes as such, or whatever you want to call it, boss levels, that really, make a dent. So, yeah. And the current changes being play tested are Ultra Magnus and Galvatron. So we'll talk a bit about this in the stream as well. So they're working to ensure the damage dealt by both bots' abilities so the main target is consistent. Good luck with that. And then Hot Rod and Nemesis Prime, in order to offer priority between the two bots, we're averaging out their stats. So yeah, we're well overdue really, and they're also talking about not just their DPS and their HP, but hopefully their ability as well. As we mentioned in playtest, that it's not just the HP and DPS needs affected, it's the speed of the ability use of Nemesis Prime, which is a lot slower. Like with Blitzwing and Skylynx, the ability of Nemesis Prime, the animation is a lot longer, slowing it down, which means it doesn't take effect as quick, and sometimes the bot might die. So yeah, that's a fix. Hopefully coming soon. Hopefully it'll fix the ability as well. And that is the news. So yes, so we're going to do a bit of crystal opening as usual. Do a bit of a giveaway, I think. We'll open some prems. So as usual, to do a giveaway. So I want you to guess how many. So we're going to do 3. Whoever's closest will win. So we've got some new school crystals. So first of all, I want you to put in the chat how many 5-star shards I am going to get out of these 10. How many 5-star shards? Put it in the chat now. Closest people win. Oh, people get it spot on, really, to be honest. Let's do some giveaways. 10 new school crystals. How many 5-star shards we're going to pull? But, yeah, while waiting for some guesses to come in, let's have a look. So, talking about sort of Galvatron and Ultra Magnus, the big problem is the two guys don't do the same thing. They don't have the same ability. Nothing like each other. Galvatron, I've even got Galvatron. Galvatron obviously fires a beam, which it does consistent damage. It does a lot of damage to one target, pretty much, and then does an AoE in an area. Ultra Magnus, on the other hand, is awful. I think when we rated him all the 5 stars in the game, I'm pretty sure this guy was one, if not the lowest. Really, really poor pathing. Really, really poor ability to the point where you can't guarantee it. If you can guarantee the damage in a certain zone, then yeah, it's decent. But yeah, just, just not that good, really. And to get them both the same they've got to give them both the same ability. They've got to do that. They can't have the ability they've currently got. They're both too different. And I'd be really disappointed if the apes don't do this, really. They've basically got to take Ultra Magnus' ability away from him, get rid of it, and give him Galvatron's ability. They can't give Galvatron's Ultra Magnus because it's that poor. Galvatron is better than Ultra Magnus. You know, a lot of the cons complain about the bots having advantages, but they've had advantages in this sense for a long, long time. But we just accept that Ultra Magnus is awful. So, yeah. So, Ultra Magnus, like I said, what they need to do if they want to, you know, make these guys the same, is get rid of the ability, change his pathing even, stop the range attack, which I don't think they're going to do. So that's still going to keep him poor. But to keep him equal, I'm not too sure what Galvatron does. Does he do range attacks? Let me know in the chat, maybe. But yeah, they've got to change that ability. They've got to change that ability, 100 million %. That's the first thing that they've got to do. But we'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see. And like I said, in terms of Nemesis Prime and Hot Rod, they've got to change the speed of that ability. There's no point in changing. I've got 10 crystal, by the way, 10. There's no point in changing the DPS and the HP because, yeah, there is a bit of a difference, but it's the ability that makes a huge difference. They've got to speed that ability up. If they don't do that, then there's no point in really doing what they're doing. There's no point in giving the same stats. Let's be honest, the ability is what matters. Same with Ultra Magnus and Galvatron, it's the ability that matters the most, and they've got to make them the same and get rid of this disparity between the two factions. They've got to do that. If you're not too sure how many 5-star shards it is per crystal, just put how many. Put like, I think you're gonna pull 5. You know, I'm not gonna pull 5 in 5 shards, am I? So I get the you know, I can do the maths. But yeah. Okay, last 10 seconds, then we're gonna pull the crystals. And obviously, due to advertising, I'm drinking my Roca-Rola. Not what it sounds like. Okay, last chance. No more guesses. Done. Penny Lancaster. Oh, Andrew Stevenson just jumped in. Oh, you are lucky. You are a lucky man. Okay, after Andrew Stevenson, no more guesses, guys. No more guesses. Open 10 crystals. Let's go. Let's add a bit of sound. Was that one? I didn't see it. I think so. We'll see. Oh, we're pulling a few. Oh, whoever guessed none has not got it. And we've got 60. And so, the winners are Victory Star Saber. Who else? SG Soundwave, Bricks Motion. That is it. You three guys, congratulations. You've won a Sunstreaker Wozza Stash Crystal, and it's not letting me scroll the chat. But there we go. Yeah, Victory Star Saber. Just double check. Victory Star Saber. SG Soundwave. Bricks Motion. Congratulations, guys. Grand time pulled 120 today. Yeah, it's been a lot of lucky people. A lot of 3-star shards in there. I'm going to send that to Dale saying, not happy with that, Dale. Not happy one bit. Give me some more. I won't get them, like, but okay. Alright, okay. Next one. How many 4 stars? How many 3 stars will I pull from the Prems while I check Calvin's guess? Oh, Calvin as well. Yeah, Calvin put 3 times 5. So, yeah. Calvin, you as well, bud. Yes. So, from these Prems, 30 Prems, how many 4 stars? How many 3 stars are we going to pull? And Bricks Motion, yes, you do get 2. Yes, you do. So as you can see here, so Victor Star Saber put no, so 4 stars and 3 stars. You see there, saving a lot of my crystals up. 33 gold chips. simple reason is that I don't need any gold chips. I only need some G metals now, but the chance of me getting the G metals that I want, it's absolutely crazy. We can get close enough. So you can see there, G metal, G metal. I've got a gold MSM. I've got a gold Cybertron charge that I cannot get for the life of me. Another gold MSM. Other than that, it is all G metal, and I'm not just throwing any old one. I've actually saved up for the exact cores that I actually want to fit my base design. That's why it works so well. I'm not just throwing any one, you know. I could do with another self-repair rather than armor. Armor's second best. Self-repair really. But yeah, 2 MSM, a self-repair, and a Cybertron charge, and I am done. Okay, get your guesses in dead quick, guys. 30 prems, what we're gonna get. So we've got a G metal bot chip. This is obviously, I'm not pulling this today, guys. 3 G metal chips. Just save them all up for when new cores come out. Nothing's been announced, and I don't think any new cores are coming anytime soon. But you never know with HQ18. It's only around the corner. And again, if you don't need them, save them. It's simple as that, guys. So yeah, I'm gonna save them all up, and yeah, and see how it pans out, and then try and stay ahead of the curve. So when everyone's trying to get these new cores and spending hundreds on bundles, yeah. Okay. Get your last few guesses in, guys, and then we're gonna close the guesses off. Lord Avix, 3 4-stars and 2 3-stars. You've been watching my trailer too much. You can see in the trailer there that on one of the videos I actually pulled 10 4-stars in the new starter bundles. I mean, I did open like 150 crystals something. But yeah, 10 4-stars is like ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. And that just sticks in my mind. You know, just sticks in my mind how crazy it was pulling them crystals, honestly, with Jake. Yeah. But Mirage Jake is the god of pulling these crystals, sadly. But yeah. Wimbledon, yes, I am doing 10 at a time. Okay. No more guesses. Wimbledon, have you got your guess in? Yeah, Windblade has. So after Windblade's comment, no more guesses, guys. Let's get them open. Let's see. Watch it be all 2-stars. Oh, we've got 1 3-star. We've got 2 3-stars. We've hit them. Matt Paul has put the only 4-stars I got from the starter bundles was Prime Megatron. Well, yeah, obviously they're included in it, I think, as well, but I think so. Well, yeah, still. Well, I got 12 with the shard, so 12 4-stars actually. So we're up to 3 3-stars, so not bad. 3 3-stars. Oh, a nice lightning rod core as well. 3 3-stars up to now. So leader one's hoping that I pull all 2-stars now. Never know. Could happen. I did miss them crystal videos, Mirage, though. It was quite amusing, though. He's a character. Oh, we're coming up dry now. We're coming up dry. Grandad's put no more 3-stars. Well, your wish might be coming true here now. It might be coming true. Still on 3 3-stars. If you keep getting 2-stars like this, you might get a 4-star, but I doubt it in Prems. Ooh. All this tension for a Sunstreaker. What's a stash crystal? And the last one, is it? Could it be a 3-star at the end? Hooray! 3 stars. So I presume grind time was right. So let's have a look. So grind time was right with just three stars. Who else? Who else? Brick's Motion again. Brick's Motion's on fire today. That's 3 Sunstreaker Wozza Stash crystals he's got. He guessed the 5-star shards. He's guessed the polls and was one of the first in the chat. That's how you do it, guys. That's how you do it. Brian Leonard as well got 3 stars as well. Well done. Who else? Who else? Who else? Oh, Matt Polly just missed out. Oh. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Just because I feel nice, I'm going to give one to Leader 1. Just because he's a good friend of mine. He just sort of jumps in. I think he's a bit behind. But yeah, well done everyone that won some stash crystals. So yeah, just hit me up, guys. Hit me up in Discord. Just hit me and say, hey, Wozza. I guessed correctly in terms of guessing how many shards or prem crystals or being first in the chat, whatever it is. Just hit me up on Discord, guys, and we'll get your codes sent out to you today. No, what is? So the first thing, obviously, we wanted to chat about was obviously leaderboards. So let's just jump to this screenshot a minute. So this is sort of what my friend Tex has done in terms of sort of stats for the leaderboards. So you can see here that every 3 months they generally do a leaderboard, but they sort of cancelled the leaderboard around the time of, I think it was December. Everyone sort of complained that December was a bit too soon, and they put it back and put it back. And I think they put it back because they wanted to put the 5-star in there, and that was the idea. Because you can see that the leaderboard points are going backwards. So this was the original leaderboard. So you can see there 74k for top 10. So that was the average sort of what people were scoring. Then you can see there 136k was the average for top 5 for Snapdragon. I think it was the last leaderboard that I actually competed in last April. I think that was it. Then we've got the July leaderboard for Optimal Optimus, and it was 128k, and the top 10 went down to 68k, and you can see that every single bracket sort of went down from the last previous leaderboard. And then the next leaderboard, we had 113k for the top 5, 61k for top 10, just slightly lower for top 50, slightly lower again. All these brackets were slightly lower, apart from top 200, which actually increased slightly. But yeah, you can see, like, you know, this is sort of going downhill, 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 and slowly going worse and worse. Then we've got the March leaderboard in for 5-star SG Jetfire. So the bot wasn't amazing. It was quite an average bot. It was okay. But 146k, you can see there, it jumped up by 30k per person. So really competitive. Top 10 jumped up to 78k as well. The top 50 still went down lower. Top 100 raised. Top 200 raised. So, you know, overall a very good leaderboard. And this is sort of like where we sort of left off. And Tex has not sent me over the new one yet, because obviously it's quite close by. But this 146k has become 200k. 200k for the top 5, which is absolutely crazy. That is what they would normally do, and the top 10 on top of that. Absolutely ridiculous because of the top 6 race. Now, whenever there's a top 6 race, it's always absolutely crazy. It's absolutely ridiculous in, you know, as in point scoring, and no one will back down. And that's what caused this at the end of the day. It was a top 6 race, but it's also the fact that the bot was very good. You know, I've always said that, you know, the 8s will make money if they bring out a good bot, and this sort of proves that. But not like this. Not like this. You know, absolutely crazy. You know, you got to think that when I was doing leaderboards and it was 125k, you would pretty much set your whole weekend to one side, and even that's a bit silly. Let's be honest, that's a bit ridiculous. But it's set 126k to, you know, you set your whole weekend to one side for it. We have sort of saying in psyops where we sort of talk, and the leader used to say, like, kiss your kids goodbye, forget about your job for the weekend, send your wife off because this weekend is leaderboard weekend. That's all you're hitting. That's what we're doing. And this leaderboard was just next level. Scoring 200k. Normally it might be one or two guys in psyops that would score that. That have got some particular bots to level or something. But yeah, it's just crazy expecting people to score 200,000 points and spend that sort of money. You're talking 5 SSB, you're talking $500, for one event. It's absolutely crazy what they are doing. And the Apes have sort of said that, they can't go on like this. And it's not because they don't want the money. It's nothing that they do want the money, but they don't want player burnout because they do realise that that one player might spend £500 on a leaderboard and then not even getting the top 5. Let's be honest, not even get the 5-star bot because it's top 6 race. And the likelihood of those guys going, I'm never competing on a leaderboard again, or I'm quitting the game, or something like that, the likelihood of that is absolutely ridiculous. It's so they're trying to keep hold of their player base by making them happy, not running them into the ground. That's very, very important. So they're looking at something else they can do. And I've said in the past that I'm not a big fan of leaderboards, but they need to do more of these sort of 2 million or 2 million point events with these sort of like, I think the 5-star combiners is a great opportunity to do that. They could bring out a part for each combiner. They could bring out a part for, and I've said this, that I think personally the Apes will bring out, they'll make you get all 5-star bots for combiners. And I really do think they will do that. I don't agree with it, but I think they will. Personally, I said they should bring out one part, maybe, an even combination. You can attach it to any combine you got at level 20, and it will give them a 5-star ability, say, and a boost in health and DPS, maybe. But then, after this last weekend, I started a rethink and thought, well, maybe they need to bring out some 5-star parts in some way. I know there is Groove for Defensor they could use, but I don't think they're going to do that and bring out another bot in that way. But they could bring out a part for Defensor. I'm not actually sure what it is, but bring out a part for Defensor, and that makes Defensor a 5-star combiner if you have 3 of his bots. So you need 3 of his bots and this part, and that will make him a 5-star combiner. And I think that's pretty reasonable. Then bring the event out and make it a 2 million point event. Something like that to give a 5-star combiner. And, it still gives people the opportunity that, in leaderboards, only the top 5 get that bot. If you finish 6th on 8 million points, tough luck. If you finish 7th on 8 million points, tough luck, the top 5. Whereas these events where it's like, 2 million points or even 3 million points for an alliance, at least if all 40s are going for it, you can get that. It doesn't matter who else is competing. It doesn't matter if 30 alliances put them points up. You're all going to get the prize. You're guaranteed it. And the Aces sort of touched upon that, saying that they want people to have some sort of guarantee. On one hand, I can't see them getting rid of leaderboard events. I'm not too sure because they've always liked leaderboard events as their sort of prestige big event. But they obviously can't keep running people into the ground like this. They can't expect people to put up 200,000 points and sort of take the whole weekend away from the game. And I know that either doing a 2 million point event, I understand that's still a lot of points. That's still 50k per player. I understand that. And 3 mil like 75k. Something like that. I understand that that's still a big ask. But you're gonna have maybe 30, 40 teams running for this. I know plenty of players that are in, Cybertron and below that would run this sort of event for this part because there's a lot of people I think that didn't compete for Mega. I'm realizing now that maybe they should have, because even though it was a big event and a high, price and high cost in terms of bundles, that's nothing compared to the amount of 5-star shards you've got to save up, and the 4-star Titan part. People are realizing now that these things are so important to the game. And although these 5-star combiner parts won't be the be-all and end-all, you'll be able to cope without it, but it will help a lot. And these top alliances will do that. I mean, I would gladly, compete in them sort of events, these 3 million events. But I don't really compete in leaderboards unless the bot is really good. So it's going to be interesting because these two 5 stars from the previous leaderboard are going to be into the 5-star batches. What about chance events? Are those 5-star bots going to be into the same batch as well? Are they going to bring out five? Well, that's even considering they're going to bring out 5-star bots into chance events. I don't think they are. I can't see it. But is it time for it? People are, not happy with chance events. You know, they're not working. They're not enticing enough. The chance of getting a 4-star is super, super low. 3 stars are pretty useless. Even the 4 stars pretty useless to most people. So again, they've got a problem in the economy. The economy is now set towards 5 stars. They've always said that they won't balance the game around 5 stars. They've always said that. But the game is balanced around 5 stars, sadly. It's not balanced around 4 stars anymore. People still want a team of 5 stars, and most people at the highest level have got a team of 5 stars. Multiple teams of 5 stars. So the game needs balancing around that, and you got to think maybe they'll go towards what China have got. China have got 5-star plus bots. So I don't know. I mean, do they make it so that you can sort of reset your 5 stars to level 50, say, but they get a boost, a massive boost in DPS and ability damage and everything else, but you start from level 50 again? I'm just sort of spitballing. But they've got to add something that helps you sort of level your bots more, other than just raising it to 67. That'll pretty much be short-lived. Let's be honest. Some people out there, some crazy people like Stay Puft, who's going 400k on a leaderboard. His bots will be maxed in a week. Let's be honest. So they need something else for longevity. For HQ 18, this game needs a lot of work. It really does, and I don't mean because it's so bad. It's not as buggy as you might think. They've addressed a lot of bugs. They have lately, and they are doing really well. The problem now is repetition. There's too much repetition in the game. Even in Titan Assault, like I said, I made a bit of a joke earlier that you drop your Titan and walk away because you just drop it and it beats a base, and then you go again, you drop your Titan, it beats a base, and you go again, you drop your Titan, beat a base. And Zen farming, you drop your combiner and you drop a bot and you beat the base, and you drop your combiner, drop your bot, beat the base. Then you come to events and you do zone 14 or 15 and zone 14, and if you're doing Golden Lagooning, you get the idea. It's just so much repetition. Same events, same prestige events, same totalizer events, same leaderboards, same layout for the past 8 years. They definitely need to address this, sort of give it a bit of life, add something in, add some new events, add some new prizes, something new to chase, something new to do in the game. And I'm not saying add something else in. I'm not saying add another midweek thing. We've got enough to do midweek with raids and Zen farming and everything else. We've got more than enough to do. But what they can do is they can place weekend events. Replace one of them with something else. But yeah, Penny Lancaster's put there's a huge gap between low and mid-high players now as well. There always has been. There always has been and always will be, sadly. There will always be a gap between spenders and non-spenders, sadly. And that's how the game will always be, and all games that have spenders will be. Oh, excuse me. And that will always be the way, sadly. Let's have a look. I can see some people have put some ideas in the chat. So let's have a look. So Luke's put, should be any alliance that hits 5 million or 6 million automatically gets the 5-star bot. Oh, maybe. The alliances that don't hit 5 or 6 million, top 5, will get the 5-star. True, but then what's the point in going top 5 then? What's the point in even challenging for it? I still don't think leaderboards work, Leader One's put they could make 5-star batches exclusive to combiner parts. They could, but don't think. Oh, yeah, but I don't know. Will they? Won't they? I don't know. I don't think they will. Don't forget you got a community vote in there. And some people put. I can see some people in the community saying that. Oh, I'm going to vote for Streetwise to complete Defensor. Do you not think they're going to do that anyway? It's a wasted vote. Do you not think they're going to put Slug in there eventually anyway? It's a wasted vote voting for them combiner parts. You might as well vote for someone else that's not a combiner part, to be honest with you. Because we know from 5-star combiners, chances are that these probably are coming. But I agree about the target. I do agree about that, but it doesn't work in Leaderboard. Having a target in Leaderboard doesn't work. They have to either... I think they have to scrap the Leaderboard. Or make the bot as part of a totalizer, and then the Leaderboard rewards are going to be awful. So... I can see Daniel Evans as about the 5-star shards in the Battle Pass. It's now combat shards for this month. For this season anyway. And it's going to be 5-star shards for next season. I've said that all along, that it will swap between the two. But yeah. Leader ones, did you like the Goldbug Chance event? Well, I bet you got a 4-star, that's why. SG Soundwave has put 5 stars become the new 4 stars. They have. They have, sadly. Grind time. After Leaderboard, all my 5-star bots are max except for Minerva. And that will be max soon, I'm sure. SG Soundwave put the problem with the game is that there is only 2 sides. The side of RNG and the side of pay to win. Yeah, pay to win will always be there in every single game regardless, and then the RNG will be the same because of the game. It's a gotcha game, so it will always be the same, sadly. That will never go away. Wimbledon put, do they need to make it so a lot more get the 4-star? Yes, I think they do. I think they really do. I think the top 30 should be the 4-star personally. They really should. They really should. Seen Grant Time's comment about chocolate. Chris Hyman's, but I know your Autobots will cry, but how about Autobot alliances can't join together for leaderboards? You can't do that. It's impossible to do. People will always be allowed to. No matter what you do, they won't stop that. You won't stop it. If you say for the week before leaderboard you can't do it, they'll change before leaderboard a week before it. And you can't stop people from obviously changing alliances. What if someone gets kicked out of an alliance, then they can't join another one? It's impossible to do. And let's not talk about the idea of having a con leaderboard and a bot leaderboard. That is just the worst idea, honestly, I've ever heard. Really, really, really poor. Because you got to remember, no matter what, guys, no matter how you talk about this, no matter what idea you put forward, no matter what reasoning, you cannot have an alliance, whether it's bot or con, it's irrelevant. You cannot have an alliance put up, say, 7 million points and not get the 5-star, and another alliance put up 5 or 6 million points and get the 5-star. That is simply not fair, regardless of what you want to look at it. No matter which way you want to argue it, that is not fair. I've seen ideas about putting bots and cons together. That's the best idea I've had, but you're still going to have less cons getting the rewards because there's less cons that want to put up the points because they're coming from a smaller pool regardless. But I would like something where bots and cons can join together. I would do that. I would gladly go Scorch for the weekend just to meet some people. Just some difference, you know. Yeah. I wouldn't go to one of the other bot alliances. I'd go Scorch just for the experience of going joining a con. But yeah, definitely would. I've got some good friends in Scorch I'd like to play with that I've never played with at all. You know, in TF I've played with quite a few guys and I know a lot of bots and that. But yeah, I'd like to go and play with cons for a bit. Yeah. But yeah, I'd like that. I'd like that. And yeah, like I said, so we are obviously going to purchase this, but I'm glad that they've took away some of the ridiculous tasks. It looks like it anyway. So they did have, you know, win 5 battles with Cosmos. Ain't nobody completing that. And if you do, well, rather you than me. Because I ain't. I'll be honest with you, I did the whole last battle pass without doing a single one of them. And I'm proud of that. I'm proud of that. You know, I don't want to be using Cosmos. Nope. Have you seen my trailer? You seen what happened when I pulled 5-star Mind Wipe? Do you know what that was, 6 months ago? Do you know what level that Mind Wipe's at? Level 1, Ability 1. And that will stay level 1, Ability 1. For as long as I will live, probably. Unless I get bored. But yeah, listen. Not a chance. Not a chance am I using Cosmos. Or any bot like that. Or Dust Up. I chased Dust Up for 6 months for that. I won't swear. But I chased that donkey for 6 months. I just realised I haven't changed its game scene. That'd help. But yeah, I changed that donkey for 6 months. Just for Victorion. Which is what? Level 40? I ain't going to use her. I don't want to use her. She's awful. Why would I want to use Dust Up? Don't make me use bots that are awful. Don't, and it's no coincidence that all these bots are low level in your team. I didn't see any quest saying use Rook in 5 battles. I'll smash that. Use Sea Spray in 5 battles. Yeah, I'll smash that. No problem. Don't make me use... I can't swear. I keep going to swear, but I can't. These awful bots. Awful bots that I'm not using. I'm not using them. Don't make me. So, win 5 battles with 3 warriors. I'm all for that. I've got plenty of warriors to choose from. I can use some mid-range warriors as well. And I'm fine with that. Win 5 battles using a combiner. I'm fine with that. I like these, these normal PvP battles and all this, and I get a bit like, but I don't mind all these. And the Energon and Alloy and things like that win 400 battles. So I don't mind. Like I said, they're all pretty decent. And in terms of rewards, they're pretty standard. Let's be honest, guys. We get the same things every sort of season. I do think they need some variety in there, but obviously it's still new. But I'd like to see some different things in there. And not just thing like, people said like, well, I can buy a skip. Well, you know what I thought? Why not add some Minerva shards in there? Why not add some Minerva shards? Just a 1,000 Minerva shards, 2,000 Minerva shards, something like that. Pick an older bot. Pick the last leaderboard bot. Put some SG Jetfire shards in there or something. Hell, pick an even older bot. Pick a the last chance event bot. Put Goldberg shards. Goldberg. I keep saying Goldberg. that's grind time's fault for saying that to me. Some Goldberg shards in there or something. We need to put something else in there. Some variety. Again, you know me, guys. I've said it time and time again. I like choice. I like variety. I don't want the same things over and over and over again. We want something different in there to spark our interest. Something to keep us playing the game and keep us coming back. And it gets a bit sort of monotonous and a bit boring doing the same things over and over again. So yeah, I'm not even a fan of the skin for Grimlock either. I'm not even a fan of Grimlock. So you got to think that even the skin core, I'm like, nah, But yeah, put some Goldberg shards in there. Leader one's put some Skylinks and Fireflies. So someone's close to a Skylinks or Firefly dupe, aren't they? Luke's put, I found tricks in them battles. I just leave all my 2 stars and 3 stars at level 10 and just don't put them in the lab. That's a very, very good tip, Luke. Because, I cannot stand waiting on the cooldowns on bots. And that's the main reason, really. Because even at level 40, it's a bit of a silly cooldown. It's like 40 minutes, 30 minutes, something else still. So that's a very good tip, though, Luke. It is. I did know that, and I should have done a video or at least made it public and told everyone. But that's a top tip for these guys for these completing them sort of events is leaving your bots at level 10. Your low level bots and using them. But again, it's like using really low level bots, aren't we? We want to use our normal bots, don't we? We want to use our bots that we use in events and wars and things like that. And, and try and get them up a level by doing that. That's the idea. But I'd like to see a bit more. I really would. Leader one's put need them G1 cores. G1 cores. Nah, I've got all the ones that I need. I mean, you've seen my stash of crystals. But yeah, it's getting ever bigger. You see there, 10,900 now, and I've got about 2,000 shards there, so I've got about 13,000 shards there. So yeah, I'll have another 5-star soon. I'm just gonna, keep them. And that's the main point there, Leader One. Leader One's put, I'm sitting on 12k 5-star shards because there's nothing I want, and that's the same for me really. That's pretty much what I'm on, 13k. But yeah, there are things that I want, but none that I need. So, yeah. Oh, sorry, Brad Channing says on 12k. Welcome to the chat, mate. Yep, same, mate. Yeah. Cyberpass put some news and exclusive battle boosts. Only available in well, oh right, new, yeah. I was gonna say it's a bit hard just putting the news in there. But okay, listen, you can only read the news if you buy the battle pass. Can you imagine the outcry? you by buying the battle pass, you get the newsletter. But yeah, some new and exclusive battle boost move. Yeah, something like that, something exclusive to the battle pass, or something that's just some variety, something different. Bricks Motion's got a good idea there. They should do themed battle passes. Maybe add a 4-star combat crystal or something, or Jetfire theme battle pass, for example. We have 4 Jetfires. It's a good point, Only the one's got 52,000 5-star shots. Is that all? But yeah, I've got to do a bit of Zen farming. I'm not doing any Zen farming. I've had a crazy week, guys, because I'm actually off this week. So, because I was off, don't know why I keep going to crystals. I keep looking at them, but just thinking, oh, I don't want to open them, but I'm not. Yeah, I'm off for the next week now, off work. So, I've been sort of like getting everything boxed off from work, getting everything set, and then when I come home, I'll sort a few other things out. So it's been a manic week. I've not even been in the chats all week, pretty much. I've been sort of keeping myself to myself and sort of making that trailer today. It was real fun making that trailer. Sort of look back on a lot of memories of Mirage, Jake, and crystal openings, things like that. And yeah, the fun times. Although not everyone likes crystal openings, it was a good thing, with my son to do that. So it was, yeah, pretty cool. Brad Shannon, yep, hit the nail on the head. I'm waiting for the last part of a 5-star defensor. Me too. When they make an announcement on that, then I will decide what to do and what to pull. Luke's put he does that because it's pointless to spend cyber coins on 2-star, 3-star, 4-star, 5-stars for Z grind and wars only. Yeah. Pix Motion's put open it, I dare you. Oh yeah, well that's really gonna make me do it. No, it's not a 5-star crystal cracking time. Definitely not. We are saving them. Definitely saving them and see what happens to these combiners, without a doubt. Okay, so which combiner are we using? Do you want to see Magnaboss? Or do you want to see Omega? Who do you want to see for Zen farming? Either one's put you off next. Good. You're in charge of Sai next week. Sai would no way leave me in charge. Oh my, can you imagine? Can you imagine? I'd let everyone quit within a week. If you don't get a 300, you're kicked out. Good luck, guys. Yeah, I don't like losing wars. I don't. You know what? I'm quite a placid guy, apart from when it comes to competition. Same in kids football. Same in my kids football team. I do not like losing. I'm not a sore loser. If I lose to a team, I'd be like, yo, fair enough, no problem. But I do not like losing. I don't mind losing if it's to another team, and they are better than you, and you're like, yeah, fair enough. But when you know that you could, I can see a few people saying Optimus Maximus, not a chance. Not a chance am I using him. You do realise that Optimus Maximus is at level 7. So, no. We've got Magnaboss at 17, and we've got Omega at 23. We're putting Volcanicus at 19. I said I would. So we're getting him up there to 19, ready, and then Comptron's at 19, Defensors at 19. So I think the next one with Magnaboss to 19. Get them all within touching distance of that 5-star if it happens. But yeah, I'm not a chance of my level in Optimus Maximus. D-Dex put, who's better, 5-star Omega or 4-star Magnaboss? Definitely Omega. But you got to think that's a 5-star at level 23 compared to at level 17. And it's a close competition. Omega does pip it, but it's close. I'd love to see a 5-star Magnaboss at level 23. It'd be really interesting to see how close that would be. I would love to see that. So we've got a couple of votes. Ooh, I've got a few votes for Magnaboss, Magnaboss. Got a couple for Omega. See if there's any more votes. Which one do you want to see? Do you want to see Magnaboss? Do you want to see Omega? We could do both, really, let's be honest. But which one do you want to see first? We could even do a war attack as well. Do you want to see a war attack even? Use Superion. No, not happening. Not a chance. I could do, but I won't. There's no point. Instant base. One FFD. One heal core. One heal core, one heal core. What's that behind HQ? Oh, this is So we'll go with Magnaboss. Everyone say Magnaboss. So we'll beat this base with Magnaboss as well. So just going through the sort of base design. So we'll point out some things sort of a bit wrong with this base design. So again, I don't want to sort of signal someone out, but you know, I think it's important that when you're designing your base, you sort of think of these things. So we've got a section here where we've got cannons. So cannons and turrets are prime targets for to be hacked. So and then obviously thunder towers. You don't want to hack mortars because they fire too slow. You don't want to hack launchers because they fire slow. Beam lasers are great to hack, so you don't want beam lasers around turrets and cannons. So this is fine. This is no problem. That's probably just about. It's enough to make you worry about putting blades in the middle and not hitting something. It's also anti-air around there as well. This one you got. It's a bit of a weird mismatch, but you've got one anti-air behind there. So what we're going to do, we're going to hack this area around here. Hack it, and then we're going to use sea spray around. I think we're going to use actually Laser Optimus to get this section gone. We want to keep the bots walking one direction, but they are going to split. I think some will go this way and some will go that way. So the idea is that we're going to take out this mortar with a jet. I think. Yep, we're going to take this out with the jet. Then we're going to use Laser Optimus on this section here. It's all about the pathing, all about make sure they path together. Then we're going to hack this area with blades. So we used Jetfire ×1, Laser Optimus ×1, blades ×1, sea spray maybe through there, and then when we get to the top section here, we're going to use Rook to pop this. Then we're going to use Magnaboss. We'll send Magnaboss around here, and we'll use the ability around here. What I want to try and use is heal ability on the no, on Titan's over here. So I don't think that'll work, will it? I don't know. Worth trying though, isn't it? Using Magnaboss around this section sort of here. Is it? It's got self repair on the MDS, so there's no point in even trying to even hit that with the combiner. So we're going to use combiner simply to just distract the defenses. I might just keep the combiner down here. Actually, there's no point. Then when we get up here, I'm going to use sea spray left and right, I think. And I think sea spray ×2 will do it. There's no anti-stun cores. So yeah, I think that should do it. I think yeah, there's a lot up top here and a lot very spaced out, but we'll wait and see. But yeah, let's give it a go. Add Warpath, the FFDs, and turn Impactor loose. Yeah, I don't really use Impactor, so I do like keeping Rhinox in case I lose a Titan. I need to get this out of the way so I can rush Rhinox up. I like to use one bot each time. So yeah, do I need anyone else? I do need blades in there actually, so I do need to take Rhinox out, I think. So these two bots stay in, these two bots stay in. Everyone else is interchangeable. Everyone. Do I really need blades? I don't think I need blades for this actually. I don't think I do. Do I need Laser Optimus that much? I think I do. Interesting. Yep, Leader 1, like put, just don't suck. I always take combiner grind time. I never don't. That's why I get 300s. Sorry, bud. Couldn't resist it. But yeah. I'm not gonna lie, this basis caused me a few pathing decisions. It's not a trap war though, so it doesn't matter if we lose. But yeah. Put some blasters minions down. So let's put Jetfire down here. I think the gunners might just shoot over the wall as well, so. Yeah, let's wait till Rook gets in range. Don't know where Rook is. Right away down there. See if we can get a bit higher. Nope. So let's pop it. Oh, it's only Bominous. Look, his health go back up again. I love that. Give him out a bit of healing. Oh, that's a bit of a low level combine, I think, that one. Oh no, that's a. Oh, I didn't use my Titan. Don't. Now I'll cause some problems. Cause some problems for myself now. Let's take that out. Let's start using Sea Spray. Oh, I've just Wheeljack. This is what happens when you stream. Wow, that Titan is kicking my ass. Whew! Grand test for all that planning and you forgot your Titan. Yeah, I know. It's amazing how attacks go wrong when you're streaming. Cyberdance asks Wozza, outside of Wars, which bot would you say you enjoy using the most? Rotorstorm at the minute. Love Rotorstorm. It's like Sentis Magnus on steads. Yeah, I love Rotorstorm. Okay, straight into elimination mode. So let's put our second-rate bots that can solo but need a bit of help. Cheeto, let's go with Smoke Screen, let's go with Sandstorm, let's go with Blaze, let's go with Red Alert, let's go with 4-star Elita, let's go with Cup. And then let's go with Jetfire. Second rate bots. Oh, actually, no. I've got Magna Boss. I need to take my first rate bots and then my second rate bots with Omega Supreme. So let's go with Rhinox. Let's go with Laser Artemis. Let's go with Blaster. Let's go with Sea Spray. Let's go with Elita. Let's go with Goldfire. Let's go with Slash 4-star. And then let's go with Jetfire. Zone 14. Simon has put Drag Strip and Hound is one of my favourites. I've always voted for his 5-star. I never vote. I haven't, but I did last vote. And there's a funny story actually within the PsyOps chat, and I could see everyone voted for Red Alert, and I knew those calls were coming, but I couldn't say that. I couldn't say that. Listen, I know that the anti-stun, the FFD calls are going to affect Red Alert. So I was like, no, you don't want Red Alert. And they were like, yeah, we do, yeah. I was like, no, you don't want Red Alert. Honestly, forget Red Alert. It's awful. It's not. But I thought, you just don't want Red Alert. And sadly, everyone voted for Red Alert. I voted for Drag Strip and Hound. And everyone got Red Alert, and no one really likes it that much. Well, Five-star Hound is going to be OP in Outposts. Yeah, I think so, yeah. Why did I ignore my 5-star slash? Because my 4-star had Megatronus on. I need to get off. Put it on the 5-star. That's why. But I'm trying to max a 4-star out for a start on the 5-star, and I can use a 4-star without Megatronus. That's the idea. I might actually take it off today, actually. When I've done this and then go into OS, I might actually take it off the 4-star, put it on the 5-star today, actually. I think it's time to stop focusing on the 4-star. Have some Roca Roller. Okay. Very cramped, so I'm thinking a bit of sea spray action.
Now, reap the whirlwind. Abilities ready. Abilities ready. Abilities ready. Abilities ready.
Parthin at its best. And that's how you pat like a pro.
Autobots,
But that's it, guys. We got any more questions? Then put it in the chat. Could be a question about me. Could be a question about the game itself. My opinion on something. Yeah, put it in the chat. It's fine. Leaderboards. You took Sport Spot off. Yeah, I do occasionally. Not because it's any worse or anything. Just because I think I'm bored. Want to change things up. Oh, interesting. Leader 1. All day.
now, reap the whirlwind.
Leader 1.
Abilities ready. Abilities ready. Stand your
Let's do a bit of Magnus. Magnus? Magnaboss, even. Get him down. We pulled him out to use him. Let's use him. Kill some walls. So cool. So cool. Look at that. Leader 1 was... Oh, Leader 1. Leader 1. Yeah, it's compared. Leader 1, Leader 1. Leader 1, Leader 1. Cyberpass, I still think Razor Claw's G1. I'm not a big fan of Razor Claw and Grimlock anyway, to be honest. I think the bots themselves did a buff, not the cores. I think the bots themselves need a buff, personally. I'd like to see that. I think they're too fast. I think the glass cannons, they need a lot more health for what the bot they are in terms of lore. But yeah. I think we should start with that and then go from there. SG Soundwaves asks, other than G1 Headmasters, other than G1 Headmasters, which are my two, obviously I love G1 Headmasters, my favourite of the lot, so good for knowing that. What Transformers series do you like? Only the Netflix series, so honestly, I'm not a fan of RID or Energon or any of them, really. It's G1, and I do like the Netflix series, they are pretty decent. But that's it, really. So yeah, that's it. Nothing much, really, that I really like. Yeah, I know a lot of people like Transformers Prime, but I'm just not a big fan, personally. Never liked it. I just couldn't connect with the characters. They weren't G1. Simple as that, really. Bix Motions put core switch. No, I'll upgrade some bot cores, I think. That's what I normally do when I got my energy on full. But yeah, Goldfire and Magnaboss, because they're both AoE, is an amazing combination. Do it, taking out. Out if I can. Yep, cool. You can see there, Magnaboss's heal taking effect. And we'll hit it with Goldfire ability to take it down even faster. Boom! Nope. Jose, no love for Beast Wars at all. They're alright in the Netflix thing, but I didn't like the animation. Not a big fan of that at all. Definitely not Rescue Bots. Definitely not. Matt Polly's put, if I had to sit down and watch a Bayformers film, which one? Oh. Oh my god. That's like saying, if you had to watch someone slap one of your kids, which one would you let them slap? Well, neither, to be honest with you. None of them. But if I had to choose, oh god, I wouldn't like to choose. I thought the last night was absolutely appalling. Absolutely appalling. I didn't mind the one, Dark Side of the Moon, weren't too bad. Wasn't that one with Sentinel Prime? I didn't like Sentinel Prime in it. I thought it was really poor. But yeah, that was okay. Yeah.
Attack. Abilities ready.
I could probably do that. I combine this one actually. You know, when I pulled Rhinox, I was actually pretty unimpressed. But he's actually a beast, you know. He's actually a beast, you know. They once put Leonard Nimoy though, yeah, but he was better in the cartoon, wasn't he? Let's be honest. See you later, Luke. Cheers for joining us. Thanks, mate. Yeah, it might have been darker than the moon as well, I think, if he had to. Hey, first 30 points. Okay. Oh man, you grew up watching Bay Farmers? I feel sorry for you. Okay. Put some second rate bots in now. Now we're using Omega Supreme. Yeah. OS, let's go. Let's go, as Jake would say. I like these sort of questions sometimes, though, that are not really game related. Just like, you know, just Transformers related. Any more Transformers questions, then hit me up, guys. Anything at all. It could be anything question. Even how much you weigh. I still can't get over that. Me and Grind Time still joke about that. Honestly, one guy asked me once, like, hey, Wozza, how much do you weigh? When he asked what questions. It's like, what is this guy thinking? Honestly, like, crazy. Okay, let's pop the combiner with Slash first. Let's path him upwards. Let's path Slash upwards, get him up there. Let's path it to the right a bit. Go through the wall, go through the wall, go through the wall. That's alright. Ooh. Just got away with that one. And then base down. Daniel Evans put, I like to pop the outpost and link to a gold fire, then lead to the Titan, wait a while, then drop clear botch. Well, you can't do that obviously in Zen farming because no Titan. You could do it in resource farming, but not in Zen farming. Cyberpans put, are you from the red side of Manchester or the blue? I'm actually from neither, believe it or not. I don't support United or City, but Mirage Jake is a City fan. So, yeah, if I had to choose one, it'd probably be City if I had to choose one. I don't really like United, but neither. I go to some games with Mirage Jake sometimes, and people say, like, you're a City fan then, and I say, well, not really, because you know what? If City lose, they could lose 5-0, and Mirage Jake will be crying, but I'll be like, so, yeah. Although I do want them to win the Champions League. If I had to choose anyone to win the Champions League, I'd rather City win over Liverpool just for Mirage Jake's, you know, sake. He's obviously never seen anything like that. He's seen City win the league, but he's never seen them win the Champions League. So that'd be pretty cool for him to see. Okay. Interesting. Lord Bumblebee in actually. I didn't actually mean to put Alquist back on Bumblebee actually, and I forgot. Okay, let's do a bit of pathing now. And that should path him upwards. I hope it does. Yep. Path upwards. Bumblebee up there. I don't even need it. Bumblebee for the win! And all those that saying Bumblebee is trash, in your face. No, honestly, it's really, really good.
Autobots, roll out.
Leader ones asked, which bot should I max out after Minerva? There's Springer, RC, Grimlock, Ocean Magnus, Firefly, Jetfire, Pipes, Primal and Drift. Springer. All day. Springer. Cyberdan's asked, has SpaceX started testing any ability 11s? No, they haven't yet. No, not at all. Sadly not.
Stand your ground.
I can clear all this with a Mega and then just slash it. Yeah. Best triple changer in the game. Ooh, that's probably. It's debatable, but it's a good shout. I wouldn't like to argue the case. I'll let you guys argue that one. Is Springer the best triple changer in the game? Is he better than Skylinks? Is he better than Snapdragon? Yes.
Now, reap the whirlwind.
This is not good. Oh, don't go down, don't go down, don't go down. Oof. Oof.
Abilities ready.
The only bot that Cheetor and Slash really dread.
Abilities ready.
See, the 5-star isn't quite as strong as the 4-star, see? Did you ever say Sandstorm? No, Sandstorm, definitely not. Sandstorm is definitely not the best triple change in the game. No, not a chance. I've honestly tried putting Sandstorm in my team multiple times. You look at his stat, he's one of them bots that, I was talking about this about Tex. There are some bots that when you look at their stats, you think, oh my god, that is so powerful. And then you use them and you're like, no, they're not. Like Cliff Jumper and Hound Vamp. 40% gas in an area sounds like ridiculous. You can one-shot anything with any bot. Well, then they just don't work. This doesn't work that way. I don't know why. Who'd want a 5-star Cliff Jumper?
Stand your ground.
Broadside even as well, yeah. Well, I obviously forget Broadside because I forgot my match change a video. But yeah. Double Dealer. No, Double Dealer is definitely the worst triple changer in the game. The worst. Double deal is good if you don't have to use an ability. What? Why is Skylinks going that way? Why is it going that way? You're not going to go through the wall, Skylinks. Don't be stupid now. What a donk. This is why people don't like Skylinks, because it's an absolute donkey. This bit's good, but before that is a donkey. There we go. Oh yeah, Daniel Evans, listen, I'm not saying he's not good. Mine's at level 64-10. He's very good, but he's not as good as Springguard. He's not as good as Skylink, sadly. Definitely not. Cliff Jumper and Glitch. Interesting.
Autobots, roll out.
Skylinks must like danger, definitely does. I just love how Matt Povley's put, Double D is amazing if you don't use ability. Oh no, he doesn't set foot in the show at all. Yeah, then he's very good. Yeah. Oh, now. Where is Slash when you want him?
Optimus Prime.
Bit of Laser Optimus, there's no walls, so I do a lot of damage there. Keep him away from wall, and he is boss. And that showed north. And you might think, why are you doing damage to that top bit there, Wozza? Because it's going to lower the HP of the HQ. Look. See there, look? So you're better doing more damage to something than nothing. Boom. You gotta remember though that Double Dealer was pipped to be the new Skylinks, but equipable with combat. That was always the idea behind the playtesters, to create a bot like Skylinks that could equip combats to make it better than Skylinks, and it just failed miserably. Failed miserably. She soundways, but Skylinks was really disproving my point on why he's the best. Leader one put phantom damage. Well, as the HP of the base goes down, the HP of the HQ goes down. Please tell me you knew that. Well, let's do a bit of pathing, eh? First of all, let's do this first. Use Sandy. Sad, this is my last attack. Sorry. That's what I mean. I don't use Sandy because he just dies so easily. He really does. Uh-oh. Try Predicus. That's not good. That's good though. There we go. Let's do a bit of that. Bit of hacking. Again, a bit of pathing. And there's your sport that you wanted. What we're going to do now is Blade's going to pop this outpost. We're going to use him, his ability, to dodge the outpost. Just get rid of that launcher a minute. Oh, the launcher did me. I feel like I've been stunned forever. Oh, what? Oh, we're going to lose this one. Wow. After break it destroyed blades. How do I get a 4-star combiner? I've been trying for years. I only got OS at 4-star and free-to-play player. It's very difficult for free-to-play players. Very difficult. Sadly, yeah, lots of money and yeah, it does. I'm afraid, yeah. Yeah, I know Sandy works well with obviously stacking his ability. I know I get all that, guys. I do, but it just dies too easily. He needs more health. He needs something more to protect him, other than his healing. Doesn't heal him fast enough. Just again, yeah, just dies too quick. That's the problem. Well, yeah, thanks for tuning in the stream, guys. Really appreciate everyone tuning in, but that's it for today. So, like I said, we always try to break this stream down into sections and post it midweek, so people that don't tune into the stream can check the videos out. But don't forget, guys, that if you're not subscribed already, only half people that watch my channel are actually even subscribed. So if you're not subscribed already, hit that subscribe button, guys. Don't forget to hit a like on the video if you've liked it, or the stream, whatever, if you've liked anything in the stream. And yeah, don't forget, guys, if you want to catch all my streams, then the best way is to subscribe and never miss another stream or video ever again. So thanks to everyone for tuning in. Really appreciate it. Look out for my content midweek. We'll see you next Thursday. And until then, guys, thanks for watching and peace out, guys.